Hello everyone, this is Chris. Just wanted to show you an update on my shelves. This is the last shelf I have to put back together. So I had to cut new Masonite for the back of these. That's the piece that goes on the other side. But it's not as easy as you think as far as the screws you have to put in screws to support the shelving through the Masonite. So what I did was mark on the edge. Once I had this piece of Masonite slid over, I marked the center of every shelf with a pencil line. So all 15 shelves I marked all the way down. So that way I know in the middle, I wrote down all the measurements from the top so I can put the same measurement on this side. So see, I wrote down every center of each shelf. So now I'm going down again from the top, putting the same mark or same measurement on this side of the Masonite, and I'm working my way down to go down to the bottom. But it's not easy to reach across all these shelving units. You have to step in there and lean over and put them all in, and then I have to do the same thing on the other piece here. And I'm going to put another row of screws down the whole center, and probably another center line on that piece of wood. So it takes a lot of time to put all those screws in, but to get the shelves centered, that's what you have to do, because they're not supported by anything and they can move up and down on the carpet and not be spaced correctly. So here's one of the shelves I did finish. I put the same white Masonite on this one. And these shelves were made originally so you could display trains in a display case. That's why they're so wide. So you could even put a larger one. So there's a couple, I haven't tried it if it'll fit on the shelf below. It might. Those bottom shelves are separated quite a bit. And then as you go up, they're closer together. I think these are all basically on 6-inch centers. So this shelf that's on the floor is going to go right behind that shelf and make a wall of shelving, just like I did over on this side. These shelves have the original paneling in the back, which gives it a more of a rich look, I guess. And the white shelves are more modern looking. So on this side, like I showed before, there's the two shelves put together. One's 6 inches wide and the other one's 4 inches. Or that's the dimensional lumber size. So that's the other side of this shelf. So I'm gonna get back to work on this, putting this other half on, and I'll show you this shelf hopefully put in place. Well, here's the back after I completed putting all the screws in. It ended up being 85 screws to hold this on. All the shelves have a screw. So there's 15 shelves. And I put them down the center of this board and doubled it along the edge where they come together, and another row in the center of this board. This is almost a complete 4x8 sheet right here, and then this one is 39 inches wide. So now I'll go ahead and stand it up and see if it fits. Well, here are the shelves. Welcome to a wall of shelves. I just wanted to put them side by side or end to end so I could see what they look like before I switch it and turn the other one around and put it behind that one. There's a Lionel F3 on there just for a size comparison. And then over there I moved the display case to the bottom or the next shelf down, and it still fit there. This is I think it's for a Congressional Special by Lionel. It's a little bit hard to get all the shelves in to one frame, but here are both the shelves, and right over here is my other set of shelves. So I'm gonna turn that one around and see how it looks then. Well, now I have the shelves back to back. I got the one I just made around here to this side. It just fits under now the beam on my house, and it goes all the way to the floor. I still have to mount it so it's stabilized. See the gap in between the shelves? I'm going to put a piece of wood up there and then fasten it to the beam so it can't tip over. So also, now that I got the shelf out of there, out of the floor, I was able to move my 4x8 layout back over here. And there's the Oscar Mayer track Wienermobile that I motorized. Here's the Munster's house. Since it's almost getting close to Halloween, it's actually, I think, HO scale, not O scale. So maybe I'll be able to run some trains here. There's my other shelf. I got a few more trains out. Well, I just thought I'd show you some items I unpacked. I unpacked another box from the collection I purchased. This is a Reading company. I think K-Line called them Interurbans. They're electrified. And this is another one I unpacked, was a U.S. Army switcher by Lionel. This is a Lionel MKT. And this is another Lionel GM&O. And these two I had unpacked already. This is another new one, or I unpacked from Lionel. I think this is a Duluth and Iron Range with an arrow on there. These I had unpacked earlier. I also unpacked this GG1 by Lionel 2340. Look, I think well, I know it's been repainted, but I think it was done very well. And this B unit, Lionel New York Central. And up here I unpacked this. I forget who made that one. I think it was something like Toy Company. And then this is one of my favorites. This is a dockside switcher, but made by Right of Way Industries. And I think the detail on it is just really great. I really like the dockside switchers. And they had a MTH bob or caboose that could go along with it. And I think that's all on the new ones. So I really appreciate you watching, and hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll be hopefully posting another one in a few weeks.